welcome to my first ever YouTube video. It's been a long time coming since I've been trying to build up the courage to finally record this, and so here it is. If you do catch me looking off to the side every once in a while, it is because I am that loser with a book of notes. I'm very nervous, if you can't tell yet. And so hopefully you won't get so distracted by me constantly looking over to the side, and don't worry, it's nothing important. It's literally just me being nervous. So without much further ado, today's video we are going to talk about how to start changing your life. Guys, if you are either following my blog, or if you are following my Instagram accounts or my Pinterest accounts, or any accounts that I am ever sharing any information in, you know that I am all about recreating your life, changing your life, start creating the life of your dreams. So much that the tagline for Mayliving is creating the dream life framework. And pretty much what that means is that your dream life is a beautiful picture that I'm sure you've imagined in your mind already many times. But for you to display that picture and for you to start hanging that picture up on your wall, you need to have a beautiful framework to go along with it, and you need a sturdy framework that is going to hold the picture up, and you need a framework that is strong enough. So today we're going to talk about how to start changing your life. And for the first step that you need to do is, of course, dream. Guys, who doesn't love dreaming? Who isn't a dreamer out there? If you're a dreamer, comment below. But the first thing you need to do is obviously have some dreams. You need to have some goals. You need to know where you plan on going, what you plan on reaching, what is your final destination. And then you need to know why you want to change your life. You need to have a bigger why. It can't just be to just, I want to have all of this stuff. No, you need to have a bigger meaning, a bigger reason behind all of it, because that's what's going to be pushing you throughout this journey. Secondly, you need to create a plan. So you need an action plan. You need the steps that you're going to need to be taking, because you can dream all you want, but until you start taking action, the dreams are just going to be dreams, and they're never going to be reality if you don't start acting on them. So this is where you need to set up a success system. So what is a success system? So what I do for myself personally is I see it as a staircase where my ultimate dreams are up at the very top, and then each level is smaller goals that are going to lead me to my overall goal. And each of these smaller goals are followed by action plans that I can take to start reaching these smaller goals. So let's say, for example, I plan on losing 15 pounds in 3 months. I would put 15 pounds in 3 months at the very top, and then I would break it down into small achievable goals throughout. So let's say either weekly, daily, and then monthly. And so then I would be breaking each of those down so that daily I know what I need to be achieving so that I can reach my 15 goals, 15 pounds in 3 months. And so what that does is it just makes you have smaller goals so that they seem more attainable and more achievable, and you don't put yourself down so quickly when, like, let's say you're faced with 15 pounds in 3 months. That sounds way much scarier than 1 pound in, like, let's say a week or something. And so that's when you need to start placing your success system and putting your success system in place so that it leads you to your ultimate goals. Third, you need to change your attitudes. So if you one of the quotes that I follow very much, and I truly and strongly believe in, is if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. And if you're currently not happy with what you're getting, and if you're currently not thrilled about the life that you're living, you're going to need to change something, and you're not going to be able to be walking the same steps and expecting different outcomes. It's just not possible. So what you need to start thinking about is changing your attitude about the way you face things. A big topic that is discussed is, of course, gratitude and abundance, but also positivity, And then I also like to throw in simplicity in there. We're also going to be talking about discipline, and motivation, and courage, and fear, and everything that keeps you from reaching your dreams are attitudes that are going to need to be either faced if their fears, are going to need to be changed if you have already turned them into habits. And that leads me right into step number 4, which is to adopt new habits. So if you're trying to change, you're going to need to know what you need to change, what needs work, and then you're going to need to start implementing habits that are going to lead you to your dreams and hopefully put you on autopilot. Because once habits are created and once they're put in place, they can become autopilot as much as driving, brushing your teeth. So when you purposefully set up new habits, you can set up habits that will put you on autopilot to reach your dreams and your goals. And this can be in the form of routines, developing yourself some routines for yourself, routines, morning routines, night routines, definitely time management, working on your time, how you deal with work and new work that's coming in. And then, of course, sleep habits need to be changed. A lot of people think that they can properly function on little to no sleep, and that's definitely not the case. So sleeping habits and eating habits, guys. Eating habits is such a big one, and for me, it's completely tough. I'll admit it right here, right now, because I'm completely obsessed with cupcakes, and I love anything that is junk. And so just changing that for me was hard, and let me be really honest with you here right now. Like, this journey is not going to be easy, and it's not going to be like some walk in the park. It's going to take determination. It's going to take a lot out of you, but it's definitely worth it. So Tim Ferriss definitely points out the fact that for you to start reaching your dreams and reaching your goals, you need to start getting comfortable feeling uncomfortable. That's only because, literally, guys, the most truthful thing I've ever heard is that your dreams lie right outside your comfort zone. And so as soon as you start getting comfortable, feeling uncomfortable, anything is going to seem possible. So then you're going to need to start thinking about changing your exercise habits, your eating habits, your sleeping habits, your organization habits, because these are all things that are going to put you on autopilot to start reaching your dreams and your goals, and to have more energy, more motivation to actually keep going. And lastly, I'm going to say that you need to start small. Starting small is completely required and necessary, because you don't want to start so big. So like big dreams can only set you back if you don't break them down, and that's the point with the success systems. And so if you're dreaming too big and you see this big scary dream that you're too afraid to reach, or that you think you can't reach, it's just going to unmotivate you, and you're probably going to end up giving up quicker than you actually can. So what I do is, and what I've seen everybody else do and seen everybody suggest to do, is to break it all down, and remember, start small. Give yourself small goals that are going to help you reach your overall goal. And so that's pretty much it for this first video. As you guys might know already, the Mayliving project is all about me changing my life, and I am putting this project out there because I want everybody else to start creating their dream life. And so on this channel, you will most likely find anything and everything that is goal-oriented. Tips on wellness, tips on productivity, tips on how to face your fears, and then updates. And I really just want to build a community around this project with other like-minded goal-getters who are striving and fighting to reach their dream lives. So you are not alone, and we are so in this together. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe down below to become a goal-getter. And then we'll see you in the next video.